willingly died. Your innocent life paid the cost. And counting your status is nothing. The King of all kings came to serve, washing my feet, covering me with your love. And if more of you means less of me, take everything. Yes, all of you is all I need. So take everything, Lord. You are my life and my treasure, the one that I can't live without. So here at your feet, my desires and dreams I lay down. Here at your feet, my desires and dreams I lay down. Cause if more of you means less of me, take everything. Yes, all of you is all I need. Take everything. Oh Lord, change me like only you can. Here with my heart in your hands. Father, I pray, make me more like Jesus. This world is dying to know who you are. You've shown us the way to your heart. So Father, I pray, make me more like Jesus. Oh Lord, change me like only you can. Here with my heart in your hands. Father, I pray, make me more like Jesus. This world is dying to know who you are. You've shown us the way to your heart. So Father, I pray, make me more like Jesus. More like Jesus. I pray, make me more like Jesus. Oh, yes, if more of you means less of me, take everything. Oh, yes, all of you is all I need. So take everything, everything. Oh, Lord, I pray that if more of you means less of me, take everything. Yes, all of you is all I need. Take everything.
Guys, what a moving song. We were just having a little church here. I mean, while you guys were singing,
That's
like
right.
around the room, people were worshiping, and man, what a powerful song. It's really a song of surrender. You know, I was thinking about that. You guys were singing. I was like, you know, this is about offering my life up. You know,
That's right.
And Brett, let's start with you. Just talk a little bit about this song and how it started with you. I know it really started kind of in your heart and then birthed out of that to some other places.
Yeah, earlier this year, I was just feeling pressure on all sides, inward pressure, pressure coming from the outside, and me and my wife Ansley, we were just kind of journeying through life and all the things that is. You know, we got a couple young kids and everything, and we're just feeling the weight of a lot of stuff going on in our life. And in the process, I just began to pray this prayer because I was getting really overwhelmed. And I just would pray, God, help me be more like you today. And it was just a daily thing. I would get in my car and I would say, God, help me be more like Jesus today. And through praying that consistently over time, one thing that I noticed is things around me, some of the pressures might not have shifted or changed, but God was changing me in the process. And he was increasing my compassion for people, my ability to love people, to see people the way Jesus saw people. And in this prayer of going, God, in this moment or in this circumstance or in this situation, I want to reflect you. I want to reflect you to people. And so for me, it was a prayer of God changing me and transforming me to be more like him. But also it was a prayer of going, help me represent you well in the course of my life. And so that phrase just really resonated. Like I carried that phrase a lot this year. And then I just kind of stored away of going, man, it would be a beautiful prayer if we could pray this as a church. Like what would it look like if God's people could consistently, daily come to him and say, God, make me more like you. This is what Paul talks about in Ephesians 5. He says, be imitators of God. Help me love like God, because that's who we're called to be. We're called to be like Jesus. And so just this prayer for me is such a personal, transforming prayer. And then Kristian and I, we got this amazing opportunity to go out to LA to be with Brooke and Scott Ligertwood, and great friends. And so over the course of the days, we wrote a bunch of songs. We actually were working on a fast song, and it wasn't working.
We all know how that ends.
Yeah, it wasn't working. And so, we're in the final hours of our trip. We don't have a lot of time, and it just lobbed this idea out. Hey, could we write a song called More Like Jesus? And could we somehow paint the picture of how Jesus came to love and to serve? And it was this beautiful convergence of what God was doing in all of our lives, and just to see this line and this melody and everything. It was just, we were just in this little bitty room in Los Angeles, and God was there, and it was powerful just for us. And we couldn't necessarily get all the right pieces in place, but we just thought, you know what, this is holy. Let's just step away and trust God, and then let's just see what would happen.
Yeah, and we were just telling you, this was, I think, the very last song to get finished for Passion, and I'm so glad it did, because it was such a beautiful moment of surrender, of transformation, and so I think when we're looking at all the songs we had for Passion, we're always looking, what are some holes that we need to fill, and this song of surrender, Brett actually has it written on his whiteboard in his office right now. We need a song of surrender, and we were just able to finish this at the... Wow. But Passion, what I love so much about Passion, what happens during Passion is transformation happens. These students, we all who are involved, we see Jesus, and we're transformed by that revelation, And so to have a song right in the middle of conference to say, make me more like Jesus, to sing that with the generation, to sing it over my life, with our church now, it changes me every time I lead it, every time I sing it. So it's beautiful.
Wow. And what an idea that would, literally would change our world.
Yeah,
absolutely.
If we walk that out.
Yeah.
Well, Kristian, walk us through chord-wise.
Yeah.
You guys are capo 3?
Yeah. The song is in B flat, so I'm capoed up on third fret, and playing in G shapes here. And so the verse is very simple. From the 1 to the 4, then to the 6, the 5, back to the 4. That's the verse. And then the chorus just walks it up from the 1/3 to the 4. So, you means less of me, take everything. It just repeats that. 1/3, 4. And then the bridge section starts on the 1. Goes, oh Lord, 1. Tell me like only you can. 4. There with my heart in your hands. 6. Father, I pray, make me more. Back to 4. Like Jesus. And it kind of walks up to the 5 on the more like Jesus part. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but.
Wow, what a powerful song, guys. Thanks so much for
Thanks,
sharing
Jimmy.
it with us.
Thanks,
Yep,
Jimmy.
thanks.
If more of you means less of